Hello everyone and welcome back to school. This is me, Mr. Hassan Mustafa, your math teacher. As you know, this academic year is an exception that we will meet only online, and we ask God that the COVID-19 ends soon and we met at the school. Okay? Today we're talking about place value relationships. In the number 330, what is the relationship between the value of the digit 3 in each place? Asking about the value of digit 3. Okay? 330, look at this. 1, 2, 3. 300 here, and 1, 2, 3. 3 tenths here. 330. The first 3 in the hundred place, its value is 300. I'm talking about the first 3. I'm talking about this one. Okay? And the second 3 in the tens place, its value is 30. I'm talking about the second 3 when I'm going from left to right. This is the first 3 and this is the second 3. So the first 3 in the hundredth place is the value of 300, and the second 3 in the tens place and the value is 30. 330. When I write this is a ones place, and this is tens place, and this is hundredth place. Okay, the 3 in hundred place and this one in tens place. Since 300 is 10 times as great as 30, 300 greater than 30, okay? But 300 is 10 times as greater as. 10 times having and one extra zero. It means 10 times as great as 30. The first 3 is worth 10 times as much as the second 3. When two digits next to each other in a number are the same, the one on the left, the number on the left is always 10 times as greater as the number of the one on the right. Similarly, the one on the right is 1/10 the value of the one on the left. Okay, let's exercise to name this. Look at this. Name the values of the given digits in the numbers below. Name the values. When I see name the values, it means I write the value. I write what? The value. The fours. Asking about fours in this number. When I'm going from left to right, I get the first 4. What about the value of this 4? 4 it's like in tens column. In tens column. So the value is 40. Okay? And what about the second 4? The second 4 comes in ones place. So I write just 4. The value is 4, and this is the value is 40. Okay? Example number 2. The 9s in 9,975. I go from left to right. From left to right. I get the first 9. What about the first 9? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So 9 lie in the thousandth place. What about the value in 9 in thousand place? It will be 9,000. Okay, what about the second 9? The second 9 lie in hundredth place. So the second 9 it will be 900. When I have an example like name the values, I write just the values of the number asking me about. Okay, the 4s in this number, 40 and 4. The 9s in this number, 9,900. Okay, question number 3. Write the relationship. When I see you write the relationship between the values of the given digits, it means writing the relationship. What is the relationship? Not the values. What is the relationship? The 5s in the 1,755. What about the relationship between the two 5s? What's the relationship between them? The number on the left, it's always 10 times greater than the number on the right. The 5 in the tens column, in here tens, in here ones. So the 5 in the tens columns is 10 times greater than the 5 in the ones. The 5 in the tens column is greater than the 5 in the ones column. Okay? Question number 4. The 8 in 8,800. The 8 in the thousands column, the 8, the first one, I'm talking about the first one. The 8 in the thousand column is 10 times greater than the 8 in the hundreds column. The second one. In here, the thousands column, in here, hundreds column, okay? The 8 on the left is 10 times greater than the 8 on the right. The 8 in the thousands place, or thousands column, is 10 times greater than the 8 in the hundreds column, okay? Question number 5. In the number 772, is the value of the 7 in the tens place 10 times greater than the value of the 7 in the hundredth place? Explain why not. Look at this. No. Why? Because it's talking about the 7 in the tens. The 7 in the tens greater than the 7 in the hundreds? No, it's wrong. No, the value of the 7 in the tenth place is 1/10, not 10 times. When I'm talking about the first 7, it will be 10 times at the second 7. But when I'm talking start with the second 7, start with the 7 in tenths, it will be is 1/10, like we take it before, okay? The 7 on the right, the 7, talking about tenths, the 7, no, the values of the 7 in the tenth place is a 1/10 the value of the 7 in the hundredth place, okay? Question number 6 is the relationship between the 6's in the 6642 and 6683 different in any way? It's different. The values, I'm talking about the values of 6's in here and here. Okay, in here 6 in thousand place, 6 in hundred place. Go to the next number, 6 in thousand place, 6 in hundred place. So no, it doesn't change, no change between them. No, it's changing the numbers in tens, like 4 and 8, and ones like 2 and 3. Doesn't it change the place value of the relationship between 6's in thousand and hundreds? Why? Because 6 here in thousand and 6 here in thousand, 6 here in hundred and 6 here in hundred, okay? But 42, 83, it's the same, okay? It's not different. Doesn't it change the place value of the 6's here, okay? Now we're going to practice this lesson. I'm going to solve an odd number and you do an even number as a homework, okay? Question number 1, name the values. I'm talking about values. I need the values. The 9s into 199. When I'm going from left to right, okay? From left to right, I get the first 9. What about this 9 in tenth place? What about the value of 9 in tenth place? It will be 90. Okay, go to the next number next door. What about this 9 in ones place? So the value of this 9 it will be just 9 because 9 in ones place. Okay, the 5s in 4557. Start from left to right. The first one 5 in 100 place, so the value is 500. And what about the number next door? 5 in 10th place will be 50. Number 5, the 3s in 3300. What about the first one? The first one will be 3000. And what about the second 3 in what? In 100 place. So the result will be 300, okay? When I want to do this, ones, tens, hundreds, like this. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, like this. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Asking about 8s. The first 8 in thousand place, it will be 8000. And what about the second 8? The second 8 in hundreds, it will be 800. Number 9, the ones in 5111. 5111. So I'm talking about the ones, right? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. The first one it will be 100. Alright, 100. What about the second one? It will be 1 in tenth place. It will be 10. What about the one in the first place in ones? It's just 1. Now I name the values of all of ones here. 100, 1 tens, 1 in ones, okay? Number 11, the 7s in 2777. I have a 3 digits, right? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. The first 7 it will be 700, right? 700 here. The second 7 it will be in tens, it will be 70. The third 7 it will be in ones, it will be 7, right? Question number 13. What is the relationship between the 6's in the number 7664? The 6 in the 100th place is 10 times greater than the 6 in the 10th place. So the 6 in the 100th place is 10 times greater than the 6 in the 10th place. Okay? Okay. Go to number 15, writing to explain in your own words, explain the place value relationship when the same 2 digits are next to each other in the multi-digit number. Okay? When I have 2 digits the same or come next to each other, when the same 2 digits are next to each other, The digit on the left is 10 times greater than the digit on the right. And the digit on the right, when I start from the digit on the right, is a 1/10 the value of the digits on the left. Okay? Okay, and now we're going to do the node even number as a homework and do the quick check as a homework. Okay? Do this and this as a homework. Okay? Okay, and thank you.